Audience, welcome to Viewpoint from Overseas. I am your host, Misbah Azam. Today I have a distinguished guest joining us via telephone from Islamabad, Pakistan. I have with me Ms. Munizae Jahangir. Ms. Jahangir is a well-known intellectual, belong to the Pakistani intellectual community. She is currently attached with Aaj television network. Munizae Jahangir established herself as a renowned producer and director with a number of famous documentaries, including Search of Freedom, which was also selected at Amnesty International's USA Film Festival among its 16 films chosen from all around the world. Her film Baloch Battlefield was broadcasted on ND television for the Indian Television Award. As a producer, she has also worked in across the LOC, the line of control, which is the de facto borders between India and Pakistan in the disputed territory of Kashmir, which is also one of the major works. Munizae's major coverage as a reporter includes insurgency in Balochistan, conditions of minorities in Sindh, India, Pakistan, peace process, and many more. As a celebrity reporter, she has also interviewed several world-famous political personalities and also the local leaders like Mr. Yasin Malik, world-famous Mr. Dalai Lama, Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, and many others. Welcome to the show, Ms. Munizae Jahangir. Without wasting my time, let me ask my first question to you. Recently, Pakistan's ISPR, which is the Inter-Services Public Relation of the Pakistan Army, they had a presser with Pakistani top journalists. The way he presented the pictures, the way he talked about different social media activity in Pakistan and saying that we are watching all of them. The way I see it, when I put myself in the shoes of a journalist, I see it as an open threat. How do you see it?
So the Pakistan Federal Union of Journalists has actually released a letter day before yesterday on Wednesday night saying that the ISPR press conference where they showed pictures of leading journalists is of great concern and actually puts the lives of these journalists in danger and puts a question mark really on their credibility, because these are well-known journalists, and to talk about them saying that they are traitors and they're anti-state elements, that can be very dangerous, as you know, in Pakistan, if somebody is labeled as such. And therefore, I believe that the DGISPR press conference was extremely damaging, and for the DGISPR should have chosen his words extremely carefully. He may not have meant whatever he said, and that's something that we hear them say. However, it is very important that they choose their words carefully. For them to say that they're monitoring social media can be very scary for journalists who are actually putting things out, and there is a history in this country of journalists being picked up, of being abducted. So with that history, this is almost like a warning, and it was taken as a warning by a lot of journalists who felt that they were being critical, but being understood as being anti-state, and therefore there would be now consequences for it. What the consequences are going to be, nobody really says. We can only imagine. And then the next night, Kul Bukhari is picked up from Abid Majid Road in Cat area in Lahore. And therefore, we are left to draw our own conclusions. After she's released, she's silent. And meanwhile, there is an attack on her by trolls on the social media, on WhatsApp groups, etc. So we are working in a very dangerous environment ahead of the election. And this type of environment is certainly not conducive to fair and free elections.
Let me ask you this, Munizae. Nowadays, the way the democracy is moving in Pakistan, the support of one party, and at least allegedly support of one party, at least what seems to be a support of a party, and then pushing the other popular leaders to the corner, and of course everybody blames the institutions and all. Where we are heading at, how do you see that? Are you really hopeful for the future of democracy? And also, just please comment on Miss Gul Bukhari's abduction and later release. How you see that?
Well, the Gul Bukhari abduction is very rare of its kind, simply because we have not seen women journalists being picked up in the same manner as male journalists being picked up. The first woman journalist was picked up, she was picked up around 2 years ago, and her name was Misbah Azam. She was a struggling journalist, and she was working for one of the private TV channels, and she was reporting on a missing case of an Indian national. While she was going in Lahore again to the Missing Persons Commission, the government-appointed Missing Persons Commission, to report about this missing person, the Indian national who they said was in Pakistan, she was whisked away by several men who came in cars, and for 2 years she disappeared. Her brother, her younger brother, got sick of all the accusations that the neighbors, everybody in the area made at her, and they say that he committed suicide. Her mother kept looking for her for 2 years, then from pillar to post. We all know that she was being threatened by the security agencies because she had gone and reported this incident to the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan. And she had said that she was picked up earlier, she was threatened, she was warned, and then she was released. Therefore, she returned late last year, and we tried to get in touch with her. However, she and her mother together were moved again to a hospital by the security agencies, as what they told us. Her mother then later on refused to talk, but would say that she was not clear who had picked her up, whether it was the Taliban, whether it was something else. So she never really spoke up about really what happened. However, in Pakistan, amongst the journalist community, it is widely believed, and it's widely believed that she was picked up not by the Taliban, but at least there is a perception that she was picked up by somebody else, by some other agency. Now, the real question is that even if she was picked up by the Taliban, and now that Waziristan is no longer a no-go area, it is still the responsibility of the state to find out where these people go. And if we all say that there are no terrorists based in themselves, then how come there is no real attempt to locate her? Now, that is the big question. And the second question that comes to my mind is that if she was picked up by the Taliban, and we know of cases where people were picked up by the Taliban, when they were returned, they were not so scared of telling us who they were picked up by. How come Munizae Jahangir and Gul Bukhari both are silent? Their silence raises a lot of question. If they felt safe enough to talk about it, because since the Taliban are not sitting in their homes, they are not threatening them in their homes if they're now back. And also the Taliban demand ransom. There is no ransom paid. So, and Munizae Jahangir comes from a very low-income household.
Yeah.
So what was the purpose of the Taliban kidnapping her? There was no real investigation that happened in that case. And even in the second case, the second time we saw a woman being picked up, this is an extremely dangerous trend. Never before in this country, women journalists have been abducted. They have been threatened. They have certainly been, in some ways, they have been harassed. In many ways, they have been harassed. But they have never really been abducted. This is for the first time that we are seeing something like this. And just ahead of elections, where Gul Bukhari, I may or may not agree with her point of view, and I may or may not agree with the way she conducts herself. However, there is a law in this country. You can file an FIR against these journalists, and you can take them to court. There is no justification really what happened. As far as being hopeful or being, since we live here, we cannot afford to be not hopeful. We are very hopeful because there is a resistance in Pakistan. In other parts of the world, we have seen that there has been very little resistance. In Pakistan, there is a very visible resistance to anti-democratic forces. And it has come from journalists, it has come from the lawyers, it has come from professional bodies in this country. It has even come from the politicians, but it has come more in the last few years from professional bodies in Pakistan. So I do believe that not all is lost, that there is a fight back, and the hope is in that fight back.
Okay, so there was a report on media, I remember vaguely during the time of General Ziaul, after the Ojri camp incident, that after one of General Zia's presser, when the question-answer session came, journalists to show their protest against this incompetence of the institutions in which this Ojri camp blast happened and all that. Journalists just simply say, okay, thank you, sir, and walked out, just to show their protest. How do you see anything like that could happen now, that the journalists will simply boycott such ISPR's pressers?
Well, I think that the letter written by the Pakistan Federal Union of Journalists asking the ISPR to take back their words and to apologize for their words is a stand that has been taken by the PFUJ, and it is a very brave stand. The journalist community is very different from what it was in the 1980s, the late 1970s. There are commercial interests now in the journalist community. You have very powerful TV channels, electronic media, which have their own interests, and these are financially driven. So no businessman is going to want to take a financial loss. And therefore, it's very difficult to, as journalists, working journalists, to maneuver between commercial interests, maneuver between threats by different various groups, and also to seek the truth. So I think journalists are now much more squeezed than they were in the late 70s and 80s, and the fact that they have still stood their ground and still talked about violations. Because please do remember that at this point, the threat is really to our lives. We're talking about dire threats. It's not about just, losing your job. It's not just about, which is also quite grave, I believe, but it's also about losing your life, being physically attacked. These are the kind of things that journalists face in Pakistan when they go to work every day. And this is a very, very worrisome, a very big threat, the big sword hanging on their head every time they go to work. So I believe that the journalist community has resisted, and every era, every decade has its own challenges. And this is a very different environment from where we are working through the Zia era. I have a lot of admiration for those journalists who stood up against dictatorial forces in the Zia era. But these were also journalists who were there for the love of the job. We have now journalists who are there because they have to earn a living. And therefore, they don't have that kind of commitment to journalism, and they don't have that kind of drive that these journalists had. Perhaps these are also journalists who are just doing it for earning a living, or just doing it to, become economically, for them it's a more economical viable job than any other job that they would do. So there's a lot of money, and whenever there are commercial interests, things become much more complicated.
So let us talk a little bit about India-Pakistan relations, Munizae. What is going on there? Of course, there are some good news come time to time, the statement of their defense minister, and then DGMO's talk. After that, there was some incident also in a line of control. But where overall India and Pakistan are heading at as far as their peaceful relations are concerned?
Well, the situation is normalize relations with India, but he did not get that kind of response from Prime Minister Modi that he expected. The India-Pakistan relationship has taken a dive since Pathankot, and that it has never really come back up again. And India, at the moment, it seems very disappointed by the movement in the Mumbai attack case. We do know that in the Mumbai attack case, some of those who were accused of it have been released. And the way the case has proceeded, it is not to the satisfaction of at least the Indian government. The case is still pending. It began several years ago, and it's still pending in the court, with some of them getting paid. So, from the Indian point of view, the relationship between India and Pakistan hinges on the issue of terrorism, on the issue of how we proceed against perpetrators of Mumbai, of Pathankot, and from the Pakistan point of view, it hinges on Kashmir. Mm-hmm. Now, in the case of Kashmir, Kashmir has taken its own. As we all know, that there is this movement for freedom over there, and it has taken on its own pace. And therefore, Pakistan, at the moment, is no longer in control of what has happened there. I don't even think we are accusing Pakistan of it to that level and to that extent. It's definitely a very, very homegrown movement. It has always been a homegrown movement, and now it is out of control. Therefore, till Kashmir is normalized, it would be very difficult to start talks. However, Kashmiris, when we speak to the Kashmiri leadership, whether it's Munizae Jahangir, whether it's Yasin Malik, they insist that India and Pakistan should start talking before the situation in Kashmir shall be normalized. As far as the Modi government is in place, it is very unlikely that India is willing to resume these talks. Though they have already said that we are very willing to have peace talks, however, it seems that they are unwilling to have peace talks. It was them who called off one of the peace talks because the Pakistani High Commissioner met the Hurriyat leaders. Now that is something that Pakistan does every time. So why they took it as an excuse to cancel, secretary level talks, we don't know. But it gave a signal that they are not willing to engage with Pakistan till there is some kind of movement on these cases, which is the Mumbai case in particular. And also one of the things that remains of concern to them is Hafiz Saeed's movement. The fact that Hafiz Saeed is not in jail, the fact that he can hold rallies, this is something that is of extreme concern. However, as far as political parties in Pakistan are concerned, if you look at the manifesto from 2013, even the Jamaat-e-Islami says that we want to normalize relationship with India. If you speak to some of the former generals, they say that we have no interest in having a war with India. But the situation remains hostage to non-state actors, creating mischief between the borders, and that's what the two countries remain hostage to.
Okay, here is a point I always ask a lot of people about this, that when I see the overall situation, the world situation, the India's standing in the international community, you and I can disagree about all the extra marks are given to India, but of course, that wouldn't change anything if we all understand that. But with all that, why India should talk to Pakistan? Being an Indian, why they should talk to Pakistan? They don't see any stakes in having Pakistan as their friend in the region. How you see that?
Well, I'll start by quoting former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who said that you cannot ever change your neighbor. Mm-hmm. India has the biggest stake in Pakistan, and Pakistan has the biggest stake in India, because there are divided families on either side of the divide, whether it's Kashmir, whether it's Sindh, whether it's Punjab. And I have seen as a journalist how families and how people suffer when they're divided by borders and not allowed to meet. When the border in Kashmir was opened and Kashmiris were allowed to meet each other under the Musharraf era, I interviewed a young woman who had not seen her mother for the last 20 years. And she just lived perhaps 1 hour or 20 minutes away from her mother. So there is no justification for that kind of human misery by the state, where they hold their people hostage to security interests which they keep changing from one regime or one government to another. I think that India has the biggest stake in Pakistan. We are after our neighbors, and how can you move forward in a world like this, which you are calling a global village, where connection is the most important thing? Making good bridges and building bridges is the most important thing. How can you disconnect? And the only thing holding India's development back, I feel, amongst many other things, not the only, but one of the big things holding India back, is the relationship with Pakistan. If India has to compete with China, it will have to normalize its relationship with Pakistan, because that remains India's biggest fallback, the biggest fallback. If India has better relations with Pakistan, it can have access to Afghanistan. One of the biggest things that India has asked for, and Afghanistan has asked for, in fact, is that Pakistan open its land route so that Afghan trucks can deliver goods to India. At the moment, they don't have access to the Gaza border. So they want to start trade with Afghanistan. However, they are unable to do so because Pakistan would not agree. I mean, they have first agreed to certain opening of ways between the two countries and land routes. However, they have put conditions and limitations on that. So I do not believe that any country can progress in a hostile region. I think that hostility, and I do believe that economic prosperity cannot come without political development. There has to be first political development to have an enabling environment for economic prosperity. There are many economists who believe this. Their own Nobel laureate, Amartya Sen, believes this and has written about it widely. So, yes, I do think that Pakistan and India have the biggest stake in each other, in resuming normal relations and resuming ties. I mean, we have a black market economy between the two countries, which is in billions of dollars. Right now, we are doing trade through Dubai, via Dubai, or through, limited means. We have some limited channels open, or most of it is a black market economy. Now, if you do, one of the things that Prime Minister Modi said was he wanted to document this economy. Well, I mean, if we will have these companies control the black market economy in India and Pakistan, and similarly with Pakistan, if they want to progress, they will have to have some kind of a control over the economy. And I'll give you another example. Pakistan is now struggling with the FATF, the Financial Action Task Force, which needs to be put on the grey list. And one of the things they have demanded is that we stop money laundering. And one of the challenges that we are facing is that because we have such a big black market economy, it's very difficult for us to control and to monitor these channels and to monitor the money. Until we don't document the economy, it will become very difficult to have any kind of movement of controlling money laundering. So I think all of these things are interlinked. Until you do not have a good relationship with your neighbor, with your region, there is no way that you can progress. How I see it.
Yeah, I agree most of the thing you say, but if I be a devil's advocate for a while, and I would be considering myself in part of the top leadership in India, the top right-wing leadership of India, and sitting in New Delhi, and I have my own power, military is under my control, and I'm running the country's economy and everything. I would see the situation, I would say, why should I ever have good relations with Pakistan? What in return I would get? Yes, okay, when we have a good friends around and all that, we have a better economy, and these kind of things are given, that these are correct things. But the thing is that why not I should play a game which the West played before the Iron Curtain was removed from there. That just wait until Pakistan's economy will go down and Pakistan will implode, and then I will go there and then I will do the zero-sum game over there. So how you see that is not happening?
I have enough Indian journalist friends to know that that's not how all of India is thinking. Mm-hmm. That was certainly not the approach of the Congress government. And if you look at history closely, that was certainly the approach of the BJP. After all, the past diplomacy happened under Prime Minister Vajpayee and Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Eventually, India and Pakistan, after a tense relationship, like for example after Kabul, they have only engaged with each other. I do not think that that is how the Indians think. I do not think that they believe that a country like Pakistan, which is now otherwise quite stable, will implode. I don't think that Pakistan will implode. I don't believe that Pakistan will implode. It is very difficult to say that because this is a country of, after all, 200 plus million. There is, countries go through bad phases in their lives also. I think the economic situation is not as bad as it used to be in the last 6 years. We had less load shedding than there was in 2013. We may have more circular tech, but there has been improvement in the economy in certain areas, and I'm not saying that there are other indicators that are saying that. I don't think economic indicators indicate towards any kind of collapse. In a country like this, with strong institutions, whether they are challenged or not, we have a very vibrant media over here. We have courts that functioning over here. This is not Afghanistan where there are no courts in certain areas. We are extending our Quota this year. There is a parliament here. There are politicians here. There is a very vocal opposition here. So these are certainly not signs of a country that is imploding. This is a sign of a country that is struggling with various issues and with various big issues like democracy. But it's certainly not a sign of a country that's imploding. And I do not think that India believes that. I think if you speak to Indian analysts and experts, they say that eventually we will have to engage with each other. And certainly that's what the foreign secretaries believe in this to each other. Even at the worst of times, even after the Mumbai attacks, there was actually a meeting between Indian bureaucrats and diplomats, even after the Mumbai attacks. And at that time, there was a lot of warmongering going on in India. But the Indian diplomats were meeting Pakistani diplomats for peace talks. So I certainly believe that India does not believe this.
Okay, so just a last question, Munizae. How you see what is going to be happening in the coming elections? Which party you think would be forming the government in Pakistan?
That's a very hard question, and any journalist who's covered elections would never answer that question because they'll be laying a trap for themselves. Pakistan is very difficult to predict who is going to win the election. But I can say that it's and who will form government, because you can form government without, as we have seen in the last few months, you can form a majority in the Senate, you can form the government with the right amount of numbers, you can maneuver it that way, so it has nothing to do with how many votes they get. Because we are in the first past the post system, and how politicians maneuver after they are elected is very difficult to predict, because in the case of the Pakistan People's Party, they can form a government with really anybody. They have shown that in the past. They called PMLQ the Cartel League, but then we saw them making peace overtures to the PMLQ when they really needed them politically. So as far as Imran Khan is concerned, he has very strong opinions against the Pakistan People's Party, but we saw them supporting the Pakistan People's Party in the Senate election. So it's very difficult to predict who will have a coalition with whom. But one thing is very clear, that in the Punjab, the competition is going to be between the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. question. Similarly, with Imran Khan, he may win seats and he may get more votes, but whether he can form government in Pakistan, it's now become very difficult in Pakistan to emerge as a big party in all the 4 provinces. They all have their own challenges, they have their own issues. However, in the past, there was Pakistan People's Party was considered to be a national political party. However, we have seen in the Zardari era, at least with the PPP, that they have been more or less confined to Sindh. Therefore, I feel that it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a very interesting election. There are going to be a lot of independents that will come up in this election. There's going to be a big group of independents. And we have to wait and see what the results are.
Okay, Munizae, thank you very much for your time, and we are hoping that we will have other opportunities to talk to you in the future.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was our show for today. We do apologize for the little problem in the sound, but we hope we will be having a much better sound system next time when we take our guests on telephone. So please keep watching Viewpoint from Overseas. Next week we are having Professor Dr. Adil Najam joining me in the same one-on-one interview in Viewpoint from Overseas, and in our Urdu show Azad Labon Ke Saath with one-on-one with Faraz Darwish. Thank you and good day.